Welcome back, students. Now I hope you have completed this step. I have completed it for you. So this is how you have to do your homework, and after that what we will do is just merging with the brush. I have told you to merge here. I have taught you that you just have to tap with the flat brush. I told you to make your brush little bit wet, and after that you have to tap like this. Don't need to use tapping on the whole side of the texture, otherwise your work will be removed by this. So you just have to tap a little bit so that a little bit merging should be shown here and a piece of texture should be there. Now on the rest part you have created a texture in the same way with the round brush of number 2. You can use it for tapping like this. Remember, you don't need to rub the texture. Take some color from the texture and try to merge it little bit. Where you find the yellow color little bit more, there you can only merge, and the rest part you can keep it same or remain the same. I have told you to give an outline on the other side too, where you have shown a tint. Like this you have to complete all the branches. Don't need to merge the whole texture, just a little bit tapping only, but there should be a little bit merging. Whenever you find a pure yellow color, you can merge more, and the rest you can leave like this. What you have to do after this, take burnt sienna color you are using here and mixed a drop of Persian blue. Okay, by doing this what you have to do is just to give a next coat to your tree. More burnt sienna should be there and a little bit Persian blue, just a drop, just to make it more darker. That's it. So take a color in your brush. You can take a 0 number of brush, or 2 will also work. Where you have created shading, create an outline like this. Like this you'll have to fill the gaps. Again as you did with burnt sienna, but don't need to hide this color. otherwise there will be of no use to use bonsai. Like this, they will cover the branch. You can take 0 if you are not comfortable with the sub branches. The line should be very thin. Avoid the excessive use of water here. It will create a broad line like this. So just avoid to take more water in it. Little bit shading. Just before the line. Just near the line. Like this. After doing this, just leave it. Don't need to go so far with that color. You can only use on a trunk and cover the one side only with the dark color. It will give it a natural or good look. So like this you will complete the rest tree. Now I will teach you how to complete the ground section. What you will have to do with the same color is just make some more lines or just darken the lines you have already created like this. Find the places where you are going to add a bunch of shrubs or grasses. You have to darken the base of that place. So I'm doing it priorly with a rough kind of brush. Now what's next is just take a lemon yellow color. I'm using here 0 brush. So just create some patches with yellow color to create a grass here, just to finalize where you are going to add the shrubs or grasses. Make sure there should not be a symmetrical kind of view. It can be anywhere or in any amount. Like somewhere you can put a small bunch and the other side you can create a large amount of grass patch. like this you will create. Don't use yellow in a large amount because later on you have to use other colors too. Next you will take poster light green. What you will do is the same, but this time you have to be a little bit careful with the color. You should start from the base and leave it like this. Like this. Start your stroke from the middle and spread it like this. I am doing. I think now it is visible to you. What I am doing is just putting a brush from the center and leaving it like this. Okay. Here also what I am doing is just take a brush from the center and leaving it like this. Similarly here, the next patch. Here also. Now let's come to the next step, which is poster green. It is of darker shade, so give little strokes of it also. Like this. Some strokes which are very thin. and just close to the yellow and light green. You should remember, don't hide the color you have put on your sheet. Like you have put first yellow, then light green, and then you are putting here a poster green, means little bit dark color. So don't need to hide the previous ones, otherwise there will be no use of using them, and it will not create naturality also. So be careful with that. So what's next you have to do is just to add poster green, means the dark green, and again the single or 2 drops of Persian blue to make it darker, and create some more strokes like this. So this is how you will almost complete your ground, and it should be look like this. Later on what you have to do, I will teach you how to complete the tree. This tree is without leaves, and after that I will teach you how to fill it with the leaves. See you in the next session. Thank you so much. If you have any doubts about it, keep on asking and show me your work on time so that I will judge them or correct them by giving you some guidelines or telling you to repeat the video or to watch it again, because you have almost done your work with so many steps. You are lacking on the steps. You are leaving so many steps here also. Just after watching the video, if you are ready to make or to color on your sheet, you shouldn't do this. First watch the video carefully. After that, with the video you have to make step by step whatever I have told you, what kind of colors I am suggesting you, what brush I am suggesting you. You cannot remember each and everything just after the video also. So whenever you are completing your class work, whatever I am doing here, you just have to watch the video from the starting to end, and after that whenever you are ready to create it on a paper, what you have to do is just keep the mobile with you or a laptop with you and start watching from the beginning, and whatever steps I am teaching you here, what you have to do is just pause the video, complete that step, and then start playing it, and then play whenever you are finding that yeah, this much I have learned and I will remember it. After this, pause it again and do the same. like this, if you're doing your work like this, then it will become exact. As I am teaching you, your work will become exactly whatever I am teaching you. So to avoid the mistakes in your work, I have told you or guided you what method you should take. With the help of this, you will complete. If you are completing your work, it will definitely work without any mistake. Okay, see you in the next class.